What's up, you guys? Alright, today is, Thursday morning, June 8th. We are at the Blue Beacon Truck Wash in Dallas, Texas. So I'm getting the green light to leave here now. As soon as he gestures for me. Alright, we're good to go. So, all clear. Alright, see, this thing will probably go off or something. Maybe not. Yeah, I thought my side guard was going to go off. Alright, anyway, I still got clock to work with. So, yeah, after my last delivery at the Walmart DC in Terrell, I came over here to get my washout. And I still have clock to work with. I figured, you know what, it's a good time, too, where I can head over to there's a Fuel City truck stop just a block or so, one major block away from where I'm going to be picking up this reload. If you didn't actually see that other video, I mentioned at the end of it that I'm going to be picking up a reload at the Americold facility here in Dallas. It doesn't pick up until 2000 tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and cover the dead end miles now, because then it's a short distance from there to the shipper. You know, it's all of a block. One traffic light is it, if I remember right. That's all I have to deal with. So that's the plan. We'll cover it now. Let's see, I recall there being I want to say there's 2 left turn lanes here. Maybe not. Dude, you need to turn your lights on. But you got one good light, and that's barely good, and one bad one. It's alright. We got a green arrow now here. Okay, now in a car, the quick route, the best way to get from Blue Beacon over to the shipper would actually be to come straight up the street there and get on Highway 12. However, just north of, once you get north of Blue Beacon, it's actually truck restricted going that way. So I'm going to go around on taking I-20, as you see here on the, I never started the map up. We'll get merged in real quick, and then we'll get the map up for you guys. I already have the map in view. I just got to screen record it for you. Okay. Alright, now you guys should have a map view to look at. So the route I'm going to take to the shipper, the Americold is off Catron Drive, or whatever you call it. It's off of US 80, just a little bit east of where US 80 and I-30 meet up. I'm going to end up taking I-20 back over to the east, over to Interstate 635. Then I'll take 635 up to 80. Then I'll take 80 west from there. The exit right before my shipper, or the one closest to my shipper, is I heard some kind of noise, like someone was revving up. It might have been that car up there or something. I don't know. But anyway, I lost track of what I was talking about there. Damn it! Oh well. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get on. Like I said, the exit right before the one that my shipper's off of is where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop for the day. Be a Fuel City truck stop over there. And I'll just camp out there. It's barely not even 4:30 in the morning now, so it won't even be 5 o'clock by the time I'm there, and I'll have a good 14 hours before I can even try to check in at the shipper. It is going to be a live load, and I recall they don't normally let you check in until an hour before appointment time. So, oh, how nice of you to pass me up, or start passing me and then back off but not be backed off enough to be out of my way so I can move over. Speaking of, on my way to the washout, there was a truck that was coming off of I-45 southbound getting onto 20 west, and he was basically he was going to merge into I-20 at the same time I was right there, but you know, by the time he merges in, I'm barely half a mile away from my exit. So whether, I mean, my rule of thumb, if I'm within 1 mile, or well, it depends on where I'm at. I mean, what kind of conditions I have. If it's like totally dead traffic, like I generally had, once I'm within a mile, I'm not moving for anything. I don't care if I can move over. I'm not going to, because there's too much risk that if I do, you're just going to be in my way when I need to get to my exit. So I stay in the right lane. I'm not moving for shit. If there's any kind of traffic at all, I'm gonna be over in the right lane 2 miles before the point, before the exit, because yeah, it's just too much effort, you know, too much risk that I'll have a hard time. I'll either be cutting someone off to get to the exit, or you know, have some kind of issue there. So anyway, this guy getting on the freeway. Now he's accelerating on the ramp, and he's like expecting me to move over for him. But like, dude, I'm getting off at Bonneview Road, which is not even a mile away from where he's getting on at. In fact, it was barely even half a mile, if even that. So like, I'm not moving out of the way, dude. You're gonna have to deal with it. So dude gets all mad and high beams me and stuff. But I'm like, we got a problem here. For one, I'm not obligated to move over for you. Second, you're merging into my lane, not the other way around. You have an obligation to yield to me, not the other way around. I don't really like what this guy's doing, because he was driving a little bit faster than me, and then so he's doing this back and forth bullshit now. I'm half inclined to just slow down and get the hell away from him, but we're not going to be on the road very long anyway. Maybe I'll be lucky and he'll want to get on to, maybe I need to exit right when, and then I can block him or something. Alright, something I like to talk about here now on this one. Trucking and phone calls. Alright, so I noticed there is a difference between what my non-trucking friends or family might seem to have expectations for versus what my trucking friends expect, or you know, including myself, and what they understand. It's very common, like when you don't drive for a living, you know, and most of your time, let's say you have coworkers or something, you're right there interacting with them right then and there. Alright. Now I'm going to be getting on to 635, so I do need this side. It's kind of looking like this guy is going to get on to 635 as well. So anyway, now what I'm getting at here is usually when you have personal phone calls, when you don't drive for a living, your normal routine is, you know, if you want to, you know, like socialize with your friends or something, you do it during your off-duty time or something like that. Yeah, because most of the time, your social time with your coworkers is while you're at work doing your work. But you know, so there, you know, once you're off duty, most of your phone calls might be, I don't know, to family members or whatever a case might be. You know, or people you don't work with, and like, why would you spend time socializing with your coworkers during your off-duty time when you sit there and bullshit with them while you're working? That makes sense, right? So, and you can't do social phone calls while you're trying to do work outside of trucking. But inside trucking, most all of us have handy-dandy headsets or earbuds or whatever we use. I use that headset, of course. So for me, when I'm driving my truck is actually the only time I'll actually socialize normally. Now, if I'm just driving down the interstate, don't have any interchanges that I'm expecting to hit or whatever, that's the best time to be on the phone with me. Because when I'm off duty, it's the other way around for me, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to be doing that I cannot do while I'm driving my truck. You know, whether it could just be anything from working out, maybe working out or something, or watching sports or a movie or TV or something, or trying to sleep, or catch or do other projects that I keep myself occupied with. Editing my vlog videos for one. All that kind of stuff that goes on during my off-duty time. So I don't like social time disrupting that. So people will call and want to just chit-chat, whatever. I'm like, nope, now's not the time. I'm not going to answer the call. Even I could be awake and looking right at the phone, and like, I'll just totally ignore you. I don't, unless it's like some quick, to the point, I got a question that needs an answer or something, and that's all I'm going to call for, or that's paraphrasing you of whoever you might be. That's the only reason I'll answer the phone, and even then, it's, I'll probably ignore the call first, and then if you text and say, hey, I just got a quick question or something, then I'll call you back or something, and I make it quick because I want my personal time, and I don't want you interrupting it and getting in the way of it. Sorry, it's just the way I am. And I got other friends in trucking who are exact same way. So it's something a lot of people who don't, who are either new to trucking or live outside of the trucking industry, make their living outside the industry, whatever, are not aware of, right? So, one of my former coworkers, when I worked at the base, I was just on the phone with him not too long ago, last week or so, I guess. And he's like, it's a good time to talk right now. And I'd mentioned, I'm driving right now, and okay, I can call you back later if you want. If it's not a good time, I'm like, no, right now is the time to call me, because I will not answer you if I'm off duty. For all those different aforementioned reasons. And so and it's pretty common for people who don't drive for a living to get that same impression. Alright, we got US 80 coming up pretty soon here, about a mile and a half away. Slide over. I do believe it will be a right side exit if I recall. Get my map zoomed in a little bit. Okay, now you're going to see that amber looking pin location up there toward the top of the screen on the map view. That's actually my shipper. The red pin location is actually where I'm going to now. That'll be the Fuel City truck stop. And you see how close it is. You just go right down that one street that Fuel City's right off of, and go one major street west of there, and go through there, and the very next turn on the left, or I think the next left after that major street is the street that my shipper's on. Alright, now this Fuel City here, they also have a Catskill So I do usually scale my loads out right there when I pick up from Americold. Let's see. Alright, I don't want to move over because I don't know what lane I really need to be in to get on the westbound side of 80. It looks like I need to move right now, though. Yeah. Because this first exit here is 80 west and the next one's 80 east. AMC Dine-In Theaters. Now, speaking of, yeah, I know that Spider-Man, that new Spider-Man movie, I guess, came out. I kind of live under a rock sometimes when it comes to what's playing in movie theaters and stuff. I don't know if this Spider-Man movie is a animated movie or if it's a regular movie, but I heard it raked in pretty good amount of money on the opening weekend, like over $100 million on opening weekend or something. Must be pretty well liked movie, I guess. Or at least getting a lot of interest at first. Alright, yeah, but going back to that whole phone call theme, don't be like one of my friends just did recently and say that you have an urgent question that needs to be answered, and then I call you back, and then it turns out your question's not even urgent. Now, if it's not affecting some decision-making process that you have or something, you know, oh yeah, what do I do about scaling this, or how far should I slide this, or whatever. And this isn't what it was about, but you know, sometimes I might get a question about that. Hey, well, how far would you slide the tandems on that if you were this amount or whatever? Alright, this exit coming up here, Town East Boulevard is mine. So we're going to get off here. No, nothing against that guy, but yeah, I was pretty annoyed because I was busy, you know, probably video editing or trying to watch a movie or whatever it was. And he wants me to call him back because it's urgent. And it turns out it's not even urgent. He just had a question about something that, you know, I guess he had gotten a response from dispatch or planning or whatever that he was kind of questioning as possible bullshit, and just wanted my input on it. It really had nothing to do with any decisions that he was going to be making. Yeah, there were no decisions to make. It was just, this is what's going on, at least as far as I'm concerned. And then we end up getting like some longer discussion about, you know, this or that. I'm like, come on, dude. I told you I don't do social phone calls when I'm off my off-duty time because I got other stuff I'm trying to do. You know, and you're not going to hold me up from doing that. All right, come on. That car's far enough away. We're going to make a right turn here. Stay right, because once we get over here to the other side of Highway 80, on the right side, just on the other side of the intersection, will be the Fuel City. Got a pedestrian up here on the overpass. No, not a factor there. Hard to see there with nothing but, you know, wearing nothing but black or dark colors. But enough light here where I could, you know, I could see a shadow, whatever. Good price here. Looks like $3.07 a gallon for fuel. That's really good price. So, will very likely top off my fuel tanks when I leave here, even though I still have over half a tank of fuel. This guy wants over to the right to come into Fuel City, doesn't he? Yep. Because you couldn't be in the correct lane for, you know, in the first place, right? Alright, I think I could have turned into that other driveway too, but go this one. I don't know if we'll find parking at this hour. We'll try. If I don't find any, I can just kind of be out of the way for a bit. can always just park out of the way and wait for a spot to open. Maybe hang out in the fuel island or something. Whatever the case, I'm not leaving. I mean, Americold even has their own parking, but at this hour, I'd imagine it's probably full. I'm hoping I'll get lucky and find something, but probably will not. It's not looking too good so far. So what I can always do is just park behind other people. Yeah, I'll just... Ah, shit. I can't even do that. Yeah, I can't even park over here without being in somebody's way, so... I might just, I don't know, maybe park over by where that other truck was at over there. Over by the driveway, and just wait for some of these guys to start clearing out. It's... The solar power drivers have to be leaving soon, or at least somebody's got to be leaving before long. Wait and see what this guy is doing. Alright, if push comes to shove, I could even try to just go straight over to Americold, but I'd rather park here and just go to Americold when it's time to, yeah, I'll just park next to this guy. I'll just get creative here, and I say park here until somebody vacates a regular spot. Let me get turned around here, I think, and or better yet, yeah, I've got room here. I'm gonna go ahead and get turned around, that way I can more quickly get myself set up a position for a spot if somebody leaves, and somebody will leave for sure. It's just how long do I have to wait? I don't know. No truck parking. Yeah, well, sorry, dudes. I'm out of hours, so I can't really do anything from here. Let me get myself better position here. I'm trying to get my tandems a little bit closer to this guy, so a little bit more room to work with. Yeah, I don't plan on being parked here all day. I just want to be here long enough until one of those spots opens up, and then I'll kind of boogie over there. Alright guys, well, I guess I'll do my post trip here. And we'll continue this when it's time to go make our pickup later tonight, this evening, 1900 or so. We'll get over there, okay? Alright guys, we are ready to go check you in here. It's just before 7 p.m. Get my status set up right. Alright, you'll see from the view, well, it was such a long trip I got from here to the shipper. It's only a whole mile away. Alright, so to get out of here, I don't have to use the same way in that I came out. I mean, out that I came in, whatever. If you come over here, over to this fire lane here, right where you see this bobtail right there, there would be a driveway right there I can use to get in, or to get out from. And we're going to make a left turn out of this driveway. Hopefully the traffic's not too bad. Well, either way, I'm going to have to make a left turn against traffic regardless to get out of this parking lot, go the way I want to go. So, speaking of one of the driveways on the side that I came in from. If you go out the wrong driveway, it's going to be a right turn only, and you're going to have fun trying to figure out how to get yourself turned around. Sorry, car, but I'm not waiting. Just need I'm barely cleared there. That's why I kicked it further out. And I didn't cut the corner, as you noticed. I didn't start turning until I was already apexing that island. We're going to stay here in the left lane because it's just a straight shot right down this road. You can see these two lights up here. The first one goes into this, I think the UPS facility here or whatever. I think there might be something else over there too. And the next line will be, I forget the name of the street. That's the other one that has an exit that you can use off of Highway 80 though. Someone's busted. Someone's getting a car searched over here. Alright. And that's a truck entrance only there too. I wonder why they turned into there. What we got here? Union Pacific facility here or something? Intermodal terminal. Mesquite Intermodal terminal. For some reason I don't remember this one. Midtown, that's the name of the street I was thinking of. I thought it was like Old Something or Big Cabin or something I couldn't remember, but yeah, Midtown's the name of that street. Alright, so over here across the street, we're going to see the FedEx facility here on the right side. Right across the street from it, on the left, will be the street we're going to turn on to get to our shipper. Nope, fish. Alright, I can see the staging lot here. It looks like it might be a little on the full side. Yeah, this is Catherine. So, I mean, the staging lot is full, so I might have to just pull up to right in front of the shipping office. I don't really need a stage anyway because I'm here right when I need to be here for my pickup. I have a 2000 pickup, as you guys might remember. 1 hour before is when I can check in, which is now. Yeah, this guy looks like he's not able to get through, probably because Sierra England parked over there. Parked like shit. I'm gonna go ahead and go up to the office area because there's a pretty decent chance. I wouldn't say there's a really good chance, but it's at least a possibility I'll get a dock door assignment pretty quickly. Yeah, this guy tried to come into the lot, tried to come into the staging lot, but couldn't make it in there because of Sierra. I think because of the way he came in, and Sierra England, the back end of his trailer was kicked out into the lane a little bit. Why not? I'll just follow the crowd here because they're all doing the same. Alright, these guys, I don't know, some of these guys might actually be docking in though. I just need to be somewhere out of the way. I gotta figure out what Stevens is up to first. If I can get around this park around the front of him. much as I can out of anybody's way. I don't want to be blocking any dock doors or anything like that. There's plenty of room here at least, so I think this should be good. Alright guys, we are ready to dock in. We're going to dock into door 24, slide tandems all the way back, and leave trailer doors shut, and loader will come let me know when they're ready to start loading me. 24 will be just a little bit behind me. I need to get my tandems over here more though. And we'll get backed up over there. We're gonna be 24 will be right where the driver who apparently used to drive for JCT and probably paid his truck off and started running on his own authority is parked or docked in. I need some left off track to get my tandems going the right direction. This is a little too slow. Alright, looks like we should have a winner there. Damn truck coming out of creep mode. Well, that's right on the money there. I wouldn't say right on the money, but pretty damn close. I want to be far enough away where I can get the doors open when it's time to open. I'm probably way too far forward, but it's alright. As long as I'm not in anybody's way trying to dock in or out, I can always back up if need be. Alright guys, we are finally ready to roll here. It's 1 a.m. though, so it's spent some time here past my appointment time. Five hours past my appointment time in total. I'll get rolling out of here. I'm gonna head back over to Fuel City, same place where we just came from. I'll scale the load out. Should be fine. The BOL suggests it's a light load. I do need to slide my tandems still. Get out here onto this street first and I'll slide them. I mean, I can actually run them legally all the way back if I want to, but because this load is going to Grandview, Washington, and none of the states that I have that I'll be going through have any kind of axle length restrictions that I need to concern myself with. So, I mean, I really could run like this if I really wanted to, but why would I? So I'm going to get tandem slid real quick, and we'll head out of here. I'll back up. I don't even have my slide tool in. I don't really care where the... Hopefully these tandems are sliding. I don't really care where the tandems end up. I just don't want them all the way back. That should be good. Back up. There we go. Now we're in the locks. Okay. Yeah, it should be a light load. I was actually expecting it to be a 40,000 pound load. That's what my load assignment said it was going to be, but when I got my bills, It says it's only 24, I think 24 or 26,000, something like that. I don't have it covered up. I think it was 24, something along that line. It's loaded all the way to the very back of the trailer though, so I'm definitely interested in knowing how it's going to scale out. My load gauge was saying, I think like 27, 28, around 28-ish thousand, maybe 29,000 pounds on the drive. So that does support the info on the bills, or at least suggests the same thing that the bills are saying, but I want to be sure. Alright, make this right turn here. Alright, so yeah, this load is going to Grandview, Washington. If I didn't already say that before, or if you didn't see the last video where I talked about that. Grandview would be in central Washington, or south central Washington really, along Interstate 82. Not too many miles away from the area known as the Tri-Cities area, which is Richland, Kennewick, and Pasco. So yeah, it'll be the Walmart distribution center there. I've been there several times before, but it's been a bit since I've been there, I believe. We'll have another video for you guys there. I'm going to go ahead and end this one when I get to the truck stop so you can see how my scale ticket ended up. And I don't know, I might top off my fuel tanks there since it's good fuel prices there too. And then I always get a restroom and drink break on the way out of there and get rolling. So Grandview, the route there are several different routes I can take over there. The one that I noticed my fuel plan has set is actually the same one I was planning to take anyway, or considering taking. That'll be to go across the DFW Metroplex over to north of Fort Worth and get on US 287, head northbound. Take that up to Amarillo. And then from around Amarillo, you can get on, there are a couple of different ways you can get your way over to highway to US 87. Either go straight up 287 from Amarillo to Dumas, Texas, and then head across 87 from there. Okay, I can either turn in right here, or I'm going to turn at the light since the Catskill is in that direction as well. I need to hit it from that direction, so let me turn that map for you. But yeah, basically it would end up taking 87, eventually end up, I think it's 385, what's that, 385 and 87 or something like that. That'd be another option. Basically end up in Raton, New Mexico on I-25 and then go north on 25 up into Wyoming. Pretty much it. Then take the I-80 and I-84 from Wyoming all the way up. You're in a bad spot, dude. I mean, if I'm trying to get my tandems, if I'm going to try to get my tandems lined up with this Catskill, I hope you're not in my way. I think I'll be okay, though. Looks like it should be okay, but it's definitely not a good place for him to be. Nah, we're good. Guys, it is every bit as light as it said it was. Got 11,480 on the steers, 24,840 on the drives, 23,480 on the tandems, and 59,800 on the gross weight. So we're hunky-dory. I can send my loaded call now and go ahead and top off my tanks and all that before I get out of here. Great time to swap out my SD cards too, so it's always a bonus. And hopefully this one, this video wasn't too long. I don't think it was, but you never know. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'll be enjoying the detention pay. I don't know if I like driving at night, but I don't know I don't have an appointment time set yet for my delivery, so I don't know how this is going to affect me with on-time status. But if I got delayed by the shipper anyway, they'll have justification to reschedule the delivery if it comes down to it. It's about, I think, a 1,950 mile trip. Actually a little more than that, because the Google route was taking me wants to take me on a route I'm not sure I can be on. So let me see. Get that out of the way. Come on. I kind of need that thing out of the way there. There we go. Is that the Walmart? Is that the one I want? Yeah, Higgins Way. Yeah. I know that's the right one because Higgins Way is the street that it's on. Alright, so see, it's saying 1,926 miles, but see, if you're coming this way, well, actually, no, this looks like okay. Go 287, end up in Amarillo, right here. Now, I have been on that's a farm road right there. Technically, it's not really the way we're supposed to go, but I have been on it before, but the more appropriate truck route would be to take maybe 87 up from right here in Amarillo, take that up into Dumas, and then take that across over to Hartley and end up going through Dalhart and to Raton and then up north on 25. Alright, so somewhere over here in the southern Colorado, if all goes well, will be where I end my shift tonight. And let me see. Alright. Yeah, so hopefully that'll be where I end my shift, but I'm gonna have to stretch my legs to be able to do it in 3 shifts. It's already planned to do 4 or three full shifts plus part of a 4th to get over there, but if I can make it there in 1 shift, I'm in 3 shifts, I'm gonna definitely give it a try. I know I'm gonna have to take a nap somewhere along the way though, so that's the other concern there. So alright, otherwise I'm out, guys. Thanks for hanging out and watching. We'll see you guys in Grandview, Washington next on the next one, right? Peace.